Zdravím vás, dámy a pánové, já jsem Salarjský vůdce a vítejte u další videa. Máme tady hru Don't Open Your Eyes. Samozřejmě Don't je v závorce. To je dobré. Tak pojďme na to. Tato hra je o spánkové paralýze a dál uvidíte. A bojím se, že mi ta hra spadne, protože to jede na 5 FPS. Okay. Super. Jo. To znám. Too quiet. Až moc potichu. To není dobrý nápad, já bych to rovnou zavřel. Oh, come on. Mhm. Ale co? Jo, taky to fajn. Dneska představivost actually. Ale rozhodně mu nepomůže jako představovat si. Už teď se nenávidím za to, že budu muset překládat ty titulky. Kurde. Tak si nepředstavuj. What was that? Mother? To je nepříjemné. Něco se změnilo. Ano, jsou. Fuj, nepříjemné. Třeba, to je nemožné. Ano. Já tady mám, tady jsem ukazuju FPS, mě to tady skáká. Teď mám 4 FPS. Vtipné. No, they're not. Co třeba tvoji rodiče nebo něco takového, víš co? Super zvuk.
Hey,
Suslek. Chybí tu křídla. Nevím proč. Přece si křídla. Ahoj.
open your eyes.
Ne. Proč by měl? Povídej, proč by měl?
Open your eyes.
Ne.
Look at me.
Vidím tě dost čistě v mojí představivosti.
Why won't you look at me? Where are your manners?
Au.
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
Podle toho. Kdo to je? Jsou velký rozdíly mezi cizinci, mezi lidmi, které neznáš, a některýmu prostě věříš od pohledu a od někoho jdeš jako půl metru dál. Třeba když má v ruce nůž. Němu nepůjdu blíž, ne?
Is that how it is?
Sorry. To je creepy. To dělá na schvál.
I will share a secret with you.
To nedopadne dobře.
I have never seen myself before.
To seš upír, že se nemůžeš dívat do zrcadla?
I don't know if my face is ugly.
Já to neřeknu.
I don't know the color of my skin.
Barva tvé kůže nezáleží. Na barvě tvé kůže nezáleží.
I don't know if I'm even here.
To je dobře. Nikdo z nás to neví, všechno to může být simulace.
That is why I need you to open your eyes. So you can tell me how I look.
Ne.
But I'm also shy. So I might hide the moment you do.
Takže když otevřu oči, tak je tady nějaké procento, že on tam nebude a nějaké procento, že tam bude.
You won't find me anywhere. And soon you will forget.
Ano, protože zapomínám na všechno.
Like a faded dream.
Ano.
I know you're not asleep.
A když jsem?
You listen with those tiny ears of yours.
A ty máš co, elfí uši?
They look so fragile.
Kam s tím míří?
Like I could almost grab them.
To nebude.
Put my fingers around them.
To začíná být hodně divný.
And tear them off.
To šlo rychle, viď?
If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice?
Ano?
It was a joke.
Díky bohu.
I'm joking.
Super. Spadl mi kámen ze srdce, nebo jak se to říká.
Don't be scared.
Nebyl jsem v žádném případě.
Hey,
No.
how do you think my eyes look when our gazes finally meet? What will you find?
To je bavit se s někým online. Je, co jsem udělal. Jo, dobře. Už vím, jak odejít ze hry. Super.
Answer me.
vypadají moje oči.
They look empty.
Ne. Jo.
It
Vypadají.
may be so. The eyes are the window to the soul.
Super. Co mi to připomíná? Jako kolo. Na nějakém koloběžce třeba, netuším. Něco mi to připomíná.
That's what someone told me long ago.
Tak toho se mohl zeptat, jak vypadáš.
They said that the soul was holy,
Tak v tom ti lhali.
bright,
Taky
beautiful.
všechno lži.
Every person has one, both the good and the evil.
S tímhletím nesouhlasím. S tímhletím ano.
But that person said I was the exception.
Ty! Wow! Co ti řekl?
That something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy.
Oh. Yikes.
So bright, so beautiful. They looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue.
Takže viděl, takže se mohl zeptat.
Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there.
No to.
I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out.
Hele, zkoušet to nebudu, protože zníš jako skvělej. Co seš vůbec zač?
Even if I felt it sometimes, crawling through my veins.
Žili jsou moje slovy, no, povídej něco jiného.
Maybe that's why I've never seen myself before. Because I'm empty.
Hej, sorry, já jsem to bral podle mých očí, já si myslím, že moje oči vypadají. No.
But isn't that something to be grateful for?
O tom se s tebou hádat nebudu, nejsem si tím totiž jistý.
Because if I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed.
No, možná.
By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain.
Aha, tak proč chceš, abych ti to řekl?
So maybe this is for the best.
Je, tím souhlasím.
I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me,
Oh,
nor the second, nor the third,
hodně lidí to řeklo, chudáku.
nor the several others who came after.
Jej,
The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them.
co jsi mu dělal?
Hey,
Ano?
have you ever felt so empty, so devoid of what makes everyone special,
Ani nevíš, jak moc a kolikrát. Ani nevíš.
that you've embraced the void as your own?
Jo? Pojďme dál.
Have you?
Ano,
These eyes,
prosím, už nemohl po svých očích.
are these my eyes?
Ne. Nemáš oči.
Is that so? How do you think my eyes look? When our gazes finally meet, what will you find? Answer me.
Zkusme další.
They look
Bro.
broken.
Dobře, to vypadá ještě
And
hůř.
maybe so.
Asi jsem si vybral.
I'm always training my sight to stare at what's in front of me, searching for that one precious thing.
O můj bože. Já jsem si myslel, že jsem si předtím vybral špatně. Že to bylo divný, je to ještě divnější.
It's what drives me to look inside places, such as this. But sometimes I strain so hard Little pieces seem to fall off my face.
To je creepy, ale díky tomu můžeš vědět, jakou máš barvu kůže, ne?
One after another, making a cracking sound as they go.
Automaticky jsem si vzpomněl na beton.
A sound like this.
Husí kůži.
In my desperation, I always attempt to piece them back together. I kneel and search for the missing fragments of myself.
Jo, to něco takového, no.
But they are never there.
Soucítím.
Maybe the wind takes them somewhere out of my reach. And that makes me sad.
On zní jako strašný sympatiák a zároveň jako strašně zvláštní stvoření.
So sad, I put my hands where my eyes should be.
Jo.
And I borrow my fingers. And I take it out. I take everything out.
Oči nebo to, co z tebe vypadá?
Every little piece that remains. Harder, furiously, and wallowing in sorrow. I pray to whoever's listening to give back what's mine. To not make me lose more than I've already lost.
Tak to nevytahávej.
I don't want to waste my time and search for more than I care for.
Tak odejdi, tady nic nenajdeš.
Yet no one delivers. No one is listening.
Aha, na tě poslouchám tak napůl, víš co, jako...
And so I weep invisible tears
Oh.
until I can feel the sorrow no more. Hey,
Ach jo.
have you ever strained yourself so hard to see what you want to see that you end up blinding yourself to all?
Pravděpodobně?
Have you?
Ano, asi.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
Se bojím vytrolit.
Is that so? How do you think my eyes, when our gazes finally answer me?
Už jsme si tím prošli. Podíváme se
Hey,
na
look.
ztracené.
Lost.
Dobře, tyhle ty vypadají až vtipně. Oh.
That may be so.
Když se podíváš na své vysvědčení.
I am never sure of where I am. My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something.
Relatable. Jdeme dál.
I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me. It terrifies me so much. So I always keep my eyes peeled. Even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away, no matter where it goes. And no matter where it hides.
Tím, jak pořád šeptá, musí mít absolutně zničený hlas. To jako...
No matter how terrifying the world might be. No matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process.
Jo, to znám.
No matter what, I will never blink.
Nic takového.
I will forever be confused by the worlds around me. I will forever be lost.
No to je celkem fajn.
But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it.
To znám. Bohužel až moc dobře.
What is it?
Ptáš se mě? Já ani nevím, jak pořádně vypadáš. Vypadá to, jak kdyby jsi 2krát nebo 3krát zlomil krk. O zádech ani nemluvím.
Is it something I can hold?
Doufám, že ne. Spíš ne.
Is it a being of flesh and bones?
Tohoto jsem čekal, že zrovna řekne. Bože, já jsem mimo.
Is it nearby?
Ne.
Is it you?
Ne.
Hey, have you ever looked so fervently for something that you end up losing yourself in the process?
Bože, on je strašně relatable, já to tak nenávidím.
Have you?
Ano.
These eyes, are these my eyes?
Yes.
A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your...
Neotevřu mu.
So you won't look at me.
Já se tě nebojím.
Even though your eyes are so pretty.
Neotevřel jsem oči, nevíš, jak vypadají moje oči.
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh.
Dobře.
Round like pearls and shiny like jewels. So pretty.
Popsal do lidského oko docela přesně, to se mi nelíbí. Já si to představuju, to je strašně divné.
It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors.
Ale no tak, já jsem věděl, že jsem ty dveře měl zavřít.
Do you know what a door is?
Ano.
Of course you know. You have one. Right there. At the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
Jo. No, proto mám právě zavřené oboje dvoje dveře.
The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell.
Ty dveře nezastaví ani jedno. Dobře.
And sometimes, me.
První co? Zavřete si dveře.
I can't open doors.
Proč ne? Nemáš ruce? Nevypadá to tak.
I find them tricky.
Co je tak matoucí na klice? Jo, oni jsou tady takové ty divné kliky, ale to zrovna nemá.
Should I push or pull?
Teď jsi si vzpomněl na asi 3 případy, když jsem vrazil do dveří přímo. Dobře.
Should I turn the knob left or right?
To jsem už taky jednou.
Should I try to take it off its hinges?
To jsem udělal jednou. S omylem. Jo, to se prostě stává.
Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart?
To zní, jak kdyby se smál.
And what happens when it opens?
Když tam mít pravděpodobně buď brokovnici, nebo sekeru, která bude mířit přímo na tebe.
Do I close it behind me?
Jo?
Do I keep it open?
Ne, nikdy nechej otevřené dveře. Vždycky to
But
dopadne.
that might be rude to the person who had it closed.
Že jo?
But then, how do I get out?
No, tady je okno někde. Jako zatím. Na druhé straně v tohleto je tady prostě stín, ble.
And what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many options.
Jo.
So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me.
To povídej mě, já mám evidentně spánkovou paralýzu.
I stare at it for a long time.
Jo, to.
And think of my excuses. Because that's all they are.
Au. Jako sorry.
What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out.
Proto se zavírají dveře a proto mají zámky.
It fills me with the need to go in.
Šel si dovnitř každopádně.
So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might be open. Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere.
No to jsi nějaká kočka nebo kocour? If it fits, I sit.
Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt.
Dirt.
I feel at home there.
To je smutné.
But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen.
Aha, tak to ti tady nepomůžu.
So I search hard for a door that's open,
Já to tušil.
for an entryway covered in darkness, and for someone to be at the other end, awake,
Já nejsem Zuru.
as if expecting me.
Já jsem očekával, že přijdeš, protože jsem si nechal otevřené dveře jako totální...
But you won't look at me,
Ano,
even though you had your door open for visitors.
omylem.
Why is that? Are you afraid? Do I scare you? No, that can't be it.
Jo, tak
We have been chatting for so long. You haven't chased me out.
to mi něco připomíná.
That means you welcome me. So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand,
Ne.
you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm,
To zní taky zajímavé.
so very warm, because people are always warm.
Ok, nejsi člověk, potvrzeno. I když to jsem mohl poznat už z tohoto krku.
Hey, how do my hands? Look, when my warmth finally meets yours, how will it feel?
To zní hodně divně.
Answer me.
Incomplete, tired. Tired bude to vypadat divně.
They look
Nedokončeně.
incomplete. That may be so. Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine. I have left people behind, people who were my chat companions, just like you are now.
Well,
So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin, or flesh, or bones, or anything that makes me, me, as farewell gifts, you could say.
Jo, dej mi svůj prst.
It sounds like an excuse, and that's because
It is.
it is.
It is what it is.
Because I am careless and overly curious.
Jo, taky si ukopnu kus prstu jenom proto, protože mě to zajímá. Hádám.
I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch,
Ne.
like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake.
No pokud jsi tu ruku strčil na hodně dlouho do té vody, tak ano, bude to vypadat takhle.
But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire.
Oh.
I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel?
Netuším, ale rozhodně bych to nechtěl zkoušet a pokud už bych to musel zkusit, tak bych do toho dal všechno, ne snad.
So I put my hands to the fire.
Dobrého nepálí, nebo jak to bylo?
It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there.
Dokážu tolerovat hodně bolestí, to tež, ale zase tak moc ne.
For long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates,
Třeba je strašně relatable.
and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations.
Potřeboval bys jít na terapii. Nebo mít přátele. To boje ti pomůže tak nějak stejně. Pokud tvůj hlas sedí k tomu, kdo jsi. Bože.
The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes, and I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends.
Hej, tady nejsme ve hře. Technicky.
They have granted me times of great fun.
Co je s tebou dobře?
So, it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks.
No.
But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful.
To řek.
I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours? Have you?
Ani nevím.
These hands, are these my hands?
Ne.
Is that so? How do my hands, when my hands are...
Už jsme si tím prošli.
They look deceitful.
Okay. Ani si nepamatuju, co to znamená. Tady nejsme v Japonsku.
That may be so. These hands of mine tend to squirm into places I could never imagine.
Tady nejsme v Japonsku.
Be it tiny holes in the walls, housing arachnids of all sizes, or the pockets of midnight walkers strolling the parks that sometimes serve me as home. These fingers squirm in and drag out what they find. So now I carry all sorts of trinkets with me. Keys, peeping gadgets, notes with love poems in them.
Ale no tak, to je od tebe doslova nepříjemný. Jako ty klíče bych ještě chápal, ale tohle to nemá důvod brát. Oni stejně napíšu další věc. Tak.
The corpse of one or two insects, eventually eaten away by those who come take their place.
Okay.
I keep everything with me, regardless of their use.
Taky to tak mám.
But sometimes I feel bad.
Proč?
Because maybe it was something important. The person I took them from could be distraught.
No, nad tím jsem moc nepřemýšlel.
Their happiness shattered.
Ještě, že jsem nikdy nevzal nic jako nějak důležité. Jako propisky, jo. Většinou zde mě, ale jako nebo ode mě, jenom jsem si nepamatoval, že jsou moje, ale ty jo. No, přemýšlel nad tím takhle.
Their lives ended.
Jako kdybych někomu vzal třeba sirku a oni by spáchali nežití, to by bylo celkem jako... Co by to bylo za sirku?
So I consider maybe dropping them somewhere in the park.
Ty skončené životy?
But what if I need them?
Jo.
What if the keys can one day open the door I want?
Že jo? Před chvílí jsem o tom mluvil, už si nepamatuju tak dobře.
What if the poems help me befriend a new partner?
Ale když nejsou napsané tebou, tak to neplatí. Nikdy jsem žádnou takovou nepsal, vůbec tomu nerozumím. Je to na tobě, chlapče.
What if arachnids serve me as unlikely sustenance?
Přesně.
There are too many ifs. But I'm also too afraid to find out the truth.
Tak se neboj.
So I let them stay with me, slowly becoming a part of me, helping me grow.
Ok. To seš... Já nevím, vůbec mi nic mě nenapadá, co by mohl být.
I've grown so much. I had to lower my head when entering your room.
Wow. Tím pádem teďka klečíš. Jo, to vydávalo smysl. Ale... Wow. It's a big boy.
These fingers won't stop.
Fine.
Squirming and coiling around everything they feel. And I can only hope they merely take what they need. I would be saddened if my body grew too much, because I wouldn't get to enter rooms like yours anymore.
By se zasekl ve dveří. By se v podstatě on stal dveřmi.
Hey, have you ever attempted to help yourself grow by mercilessly taking away from someone else? Have you?
Ne. Doufám.
These hands, are these my hands?
Jo.
A good answer.
Mě by zajímalo, jak to ví. Čteme myšlenky.
There is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
Ne.
So you won't look at me, even though my hands could be the same as yours.
Možná by to bylo více creepy.
Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar.
Už jsem asi 3krát řekl, že jsi relatable. Možná jsme.
No, I know we are.
Hey.
I can feel it in my skin.
V tvojí kůži?
Oh,
Ne.
can you hear it?
Opovaž se mi vzít srdce. Toto není dark web.
My skin is pulsating.
To je ještě horší, než jsem si...
It has been long since this happened.
To říkáš každému, ne?
It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out.
Takže jsme nejsme podobní. Emoce.
I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look.
Mě by zajímalo, jestli jako fakt tam je.
But it's not like anyone will do.
Že no, protože...
If it did,
velký.
then it would be oh so easy.
Já mu chceš pomoct.
Since I could show myself to everyone at once.
Kdyby si vyrost, tak určitě ano.
Every living person in this land.
Líbí se mi, že neříká stát nic, prostě.
And ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it.
Statisticky jako někdo by odpověděl.
But it might not be the answer I wish for.
Jo.
Since I don't want to be judged.
To slova seš.
I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not.
Okay.
It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away.
I shy away.
I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second.
Pokud se to stane, já bych prodloužil ten framerate, jak se tomu říká, vůbec netuším, prostě bych to prodloužil, vy byste viděli to mnohem lépe než já. A možná taky ne, možná bych vám to tam nechal.
That way you can help me,
Ne,
and we can both be fulfilled.
proč bych chtěl být
Just thinking about it, it makes me feel
Ještě jednou.
something.
Oh, nečekal jsem. Něco.
I cannot describe it.
Znám.
I am not good with words.
Znovu, relatable.
There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person.
Takže si předtím jenom tak pořvával a on se tak s tebou sednul jenom praš strašně. Tvoje oči jsou absolutně prázdné a naučím tě mluvit. Jo.
They were not good at it either.
Oh.
And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge.
Jo, to musí.
Yet, they did.
A zatleskal jim.
Simply because they could.
Wow.
It is weird to remember.
To teda.
Because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance.
No, před chvilkou si říkal, že jo.
I don't want to be judged.
No.
But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon, once you open your eyes.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Just thinking about the moment you unveil your sight onto me, and you finally take those bed sheets off your body, and you inspect every crevice of mine,
Ne.
and you finally open those tight lips of yours
The hell?
to let me hear what I am. And to maybe even give me a name.
Budeš se jmenovat Karel.
It makes me feel,
To by bylo strašně, kdybych ho pojmenoval Karel.
but I don't know what.
Neříkám, že to jméno je špatně, jenom že pojmenoval on pomalu všechno Karel.
Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey,
Možná v příštím díle.
what does my expression look like when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? What will we convey to each other?
Já se budu nenávidět, až budu dělat ty titulky, pokud vůbec budu.
Answer me. A cheerful smile.
Já se bojím, to bude to takhle až smát. A ten úsměv bude až někde takhle. Jo.
That may be so. It would only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy.
To nedává smysl dohromady, ale
It has
se mi
been
taky
so long. I can no longer remember where it all began. But who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point is that faint memory, the earliest one I can recall. I was walking, and for some reason, it was daytime. I rarely travel during the daytime. Only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city,
Tak to byl tvůj sen, ne?
one full of people. I couldn't see them, but I knew they were there,
Takže ty oči jsou taky špatně, ne?
hiding in the shadows, with their backs against the dirt. Completely motionless, completely silent, living and waiting even know I was there. Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think, and who's to say I wasn't one of them?
Wow.
Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well, and one day I decided to go for a walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory, and my most joyful one.
To seš chudák, když se ti ztrácí.
No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that.
Doslova to o tom mi říká, že můžeš otevřít tu pusu asi nějak takhle. Ale vypadá zajímavě.
So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful.
Oh.
So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth.
To není usmívající se, ale... to znám.
Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you?
Odmítám odpovídat.
This expression, is this my expression? Is that so? Then,
To zmizelo.
what does my when that fill of uncertainty answer me?
Emotionless stare.
An emotionless stare. That may be so.
Já se mluvám.
Expressions are difficult.
Ne, já tě chápu, chlape, já tě chápu.
They require one's face to contort in many different ways. I am not capable of that. Everything about me is stiff.
Před chvilkou si řekl úplně něco jiného.
From the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change, not in the way other people do.
Před chvilkou označil lidi za úplně něco jiného, teďka jiní lidé. What?
People interact with each other.
To měla být otázka?
They form connections. They experience thrills.
Ano.
A person becomes someone different with each passing second,
Ano.
turning old and perishing. However, I don't think I'm capable of any of those things.
To vypadá jako, že jsem mu právě nějak strašně vyprankovali rok 2016 a on to prostě nechápe.
My journey began long ago.
Bylo tam město, takže zase tak extrémně dávno ne.
Longer than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die. Born and die. A person's existence is so fleeting. And yet, so many things happen to them. So many worthwhile memories. It is something I lack.
Vidím.
Were I to write a book, I could not fill a single page.
No. Takový problém já nemám.
It's not for the lack of memories, but rather because these memories mean nothing to me. Save for a minuscule number, they are all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give to that which they care about. Perhaps if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning. They would treasure it. But I cannot. No matter how I try.
Kdyby žili tak, ty by byly úplně stejně jak ty.
I can't see any worth in what I do.
To je smutné.
And by extension, in what I am, I want for someone to tell me how I look.
Pořád do toho bude. Že prostě jak vypadám.
Yet, I don't see that as important. No one but me would care. So why should I care?
Že jo.
But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things. Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling, and right now, it's here in my pulsating skin. You say my expression is emotionless, that it shows nothing, and if you say so, it must be true, but soon you will see something, because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey, have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath?
Prosím.
Have you?
No to ti nechci přesně. I remain silent.
This expression. Is this my expression?
Yeah.
I see.
Příští video půjdeme. Rozhodně to bude mít více konce.
Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features.
A co třeba nos nebo vlasy, protože takhle se ti to ani neleští. Neblíž. Najčistě je špatná.
And you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me.
Jo. To se říká něco jinčího.
I feel a connection with you.
To přejde, neboj.
One born out of honest gratitude.
Ne.
But there's one step left.
Otevřít oči, že?
You need to make sure of the truth.
Samozřejmě.
It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
Ne.
No,
No.
I see.
Ne, nevidíš.
I understand. No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else.
Bye bye.
No,
A je, to dopadne.
that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once.
Já umřu.
Not even once. Did you open your eyes?
Kdybych je otevřel, tak pravděpodobně hra skončí. Protože bys mě zabil.
Not even once. Did you look at my face?
To jsem asi řekl, že bys utekl.
You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch.
On mě zabije.
At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head.
Nějakým způsobem byla i v mojí.
You haven't opened your mouth, but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can.
To je děsivý.
And I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know
Night vision.
that I wasn't wrong. You are like me.
Já nemám tady chapadla. Co si představuju? Nemám zašitou pusu, já mám takovýhle oči a rozhodně nemám na 3krát zlomený krk.
We are the same.
Okay.
You too look for what's not there. You too reach out for what might hurt you.
Ne.
And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another.
Au?
But you made a mistake. I know you're lying.
I'm not. Ne, nelžu.
Because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong.
Wow.
I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression.
Řekni mi, že jsi můj táta.
Maybe they are yours, but I do not care. Not anymore. Open your eyes. I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not, and that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes
Ne,
and see me for what I truly am.
ne,
You said so. Remember
ne.
that in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here.
Ne, 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 tak jsem to nemyslel. Že já přemýšlím.
So you have to do right. It is time.
No,
Open your eyes.
ne.
Open your eyes.
Mě to ani teďka nepovolí, actually, otevřít oči. Teďka mě to ani ne... Cože?
You
Ne,
had your chance.
jsem mrtvý.
It's not up to you anymore.
Bojím se.
You won't open your eyes. I will.
To je moje hlava, a ne oči.
Ah, your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend, what do you see?
Je to černý. Jo.
That won't do.
What the...
Open your eyes.
Co to bylo? Au.
Open them.
Tak kdyby to bolelo.
Open them now. Open, open, open. Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
Kdybych rozuměl hudbě, tak bych z tohoto mohl udělat nějakou hudbu. Ale hudbě nerozumím.
Oh no. It seems I did it again. You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right? You can't think anymore. Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend. Even though you were a liar, I leave this piece of myself here with you. I must go. I must look for the right person. Someone who can tell me how I look. Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
On mě prostě rozmátil hlavu. Hej. Tady bude jumpscare. Neříká náhodou, že nemůžu otevřít oči ani přemýšlet? Au. OK. To bylo fajné. Velice dobrá hra. Zajímavá hra. Podívám se na ní ještě jednou minimálně. Uvidíme se u dalšího videa. A čus. Nice.